Okay, welcome to lesson 35. Today we are going to discuss a new data structure called set. So what is a set? A set is a collection which is unordered, so we don't have any order. It's unchangeable and unindexed. So basically we can't use an index to access an element from a set. So let's initialize a set. Let's call it S, 5, 10, 15, 20, and let's say 1. So suppose we have this this set S in our program, and then I want to print set S. So this is one output that you might get. In this order, is it always the same? No, because we say this is unordered. You might see this one, 10, 1, 20, 15, 5, or another one. So it's not always fixed because this is unordered. So there is no order. So how to declare an empty set? So let's have the name of the set as equals. Perhaps you say empty braces. But wait, this is not the way to declare an empty set. If you want to declare an empty dictionary, you're going to use a pair of braces. But here, no, you can't. So what is the way? As equals, and you're going to use set method. So it constructs an empty set for you. So let's talk about these features here: unordered, unchangeable, and unindexed. So we said that this is unindexed. So it means you cannot access an element using an index. So we have this set 1, 2, 3, and 4. And probably we say S square brackets, let's say 2. So you want to access the third element, which is at position 2. But this one gives you an error because we are not talking about indexing in sets. We don't have any indexing in sets. And just be careful about this term, unordered. There is no order. So there is no order, there is no index. And something really important here, we cannot change the items in a set. So remember this feature here, unchangeable. So you cannot change. But we can add or remove items. They are totally different from changing an item. So I'm sure you remember lists. Let's say we have this list. So if you want to add one element, you can use append. Let's say we want to append 5. But if you want to modify or change an element, first you have to access the element and then you assign a new value. So 0 equals 100. So it means you want to assign 100 to this position, right? And you will get something like this: 100, 2, and 3. but this operation in sets are not allowed. So let's have another list. We have n, a, let's say another n, and s. So I'm sure you have noticed we have duplicates, right? We have two n's. And as a note, duplicates are not allowed. You might initialize your set with some duplicates, but at the end, you will have a set of unique items. Something like this, right? Or you might get a as n. And the reason is because a set is unordered. So how to get the length of a set? So this is so easy. We are going to use len function or len method. Len and then the name of the set. So here s equals asn or nas or a different combination. We don't care as long as we don't have any duplicate. So len of s, and it returns number 3 because we have 3 unique elements. So like a tuple or a list, here we can have items with different data types. So it's not necessary to have items with the same data type, like here, all strings, or here, all integers, no. So we don't have any limit to the data type of elements. So let's say s equals, so we have a and then d. Let's have 3.5 float. Let's have true. And let's say 50. So again, if you want to have elements or items with different data types, you cannot have duplicates. So we can have items with different data types. Now let's talk about iterating through a set. So we can use for loop for I in S. So S is the name of the set, and I is the variable, which goes through all the elements. And then here we print I. So somewhere here, let me declare a set 1, 2, 3, print I. Let's say this is the output 2, 1, 3. So this is the way to iterate through a set. So this one is really important, how to check for the existence of an item. For the existence of an item. So as you know, we have to use in operator or membership operator. So to check if an item exists in a set or not. So we can have a condition if here you have the item, whatever it is, it can be string, float, integer, if item in, and here you have the name of the set and some statements. So I said that it is possible to add or remove items. Now, how to add an item to a set? So it's so simple how to add an item to a set. Now let's have set 5, 1, 6. So here we have 4 items, no duplicates. So I want to add number 10. So s dot and then the name of the method. Here we have add. So I want to add number 10. But here you should be careful. If you print s, you will not see 4, 5, 1, 6, 10. So this is just one possibility that you see 4, 5, 1, 6, 10. You might see 4, 1, 10, 6, 5. And what is the reason? The reason is we don't have any order, so unordered. So be careful, this is so important. And one more thing about adding an item. So assume that you want to add a dictionary or another set or a tuple, a list. So this time you cannot use add, you have to use another method called update. So let's say how to add a list or a tuple or a dictionary or a set to a set, to an existing set, let's say. So s equals, let's say 12, 10, 50. We have a set of 3 items. And then you want to add a dictionary. So here, let's have a dictionary. So radius 3.5. So this is one item or one key value pair. And another pair color, let's say orange. Now let's have a list 1, 2, 5. Let's have a tuple 1, 10 minus 5. And let's have another set. Let me change it to SE equals 5, 50, 22. So if you want to add any of them, you should use update method. The name of the set dot update, and here you have the name of the list, the name of the dictionary, the name of the tuple, or the name of the set. So if you want to add the dictionary, you just write the name of the dictionary. Or if you want to add the list, you have to write the name of the list, which is X here. So you simply write s dot update X. Of course, you can have more than one update method. So you can have s.update, a dictionary name, and then another statement. You can have s.update X. So here you add a dictionary to your set, and then here you add a list to your set. But always remember, we don't have any indexing, we don't have any order in a set. And the last thing is how to remove an item. So here we have two methods. The first one is to use remove method. So you have to write the name of the set and then remove, and here you have to write the item name. So what if we don't have that item? What if the item doesn't exist in the set? So if the item doesn't exist in the set, we will get an error. So we have some ways to prevent this error. One of them is to use a membership operator. So you can use in operator. So first you check if that element exists in the set. If it does, then you can use remove method. If it doesn't, you do something else. You don't remove. So use in operator first to make sure that element exists in your set. So this is the first method. The second one, which is really nice, we can use discard method. So again, the name of the set and then the name of the method discard, and here you have to write item name. So is there any difference? Both of them remove an item, but there is a difference, an important difference. So if you use discard method and the item doesn't exist, you will not get any error. If the item doesn't exist, we will not get any error. So this is the main difference between discard and remove method. So the last thing which is related to these two, so how to clear a set. So you have a set of items, 1, 10, 4, 52. So you want to clear and have an empty set. You simply use clear method. So s.clear, and that's all. No need to have anything inside parentheses. And this method removes all the item from your set. So let's finish the lesson here. So next time we will continue with some operations on sets like intersection, union, difference, and more. So as usual, take care and bye bye.